focus now to the state of Tamil Nadu, because there seems to be a massive row that seems to be raging on in the state, which has now been stoked with the state governors that the last 2018 anti-Sterlite protests in Tamil Nadu were fueled by foreign funding. Now, if these protests that eventually led to the copper smelting plant in Thoothukudi being shut down, greatly also impacting the copper production capacity in India, but soon after the governor made his statement, the ruling DMK hit back, asking him to produce evidence and proof, and even saying that the people's protest is now being vilified by the governor. Now, the party, we are told, is also planning a mass campaign against the governor, calling the protests motivated by foreign funds, and also asking the governor to clarify on his statement.
It was a purely foreign funded entire activities which led to the protest, unfortunate police firing, and that cost innocent lives. That is a very sad part of it. But they wanted this Sterlite to be closed, because that Sterlite produced 40% of our copper need. And you know how copper is important for electronic industry.
அவர் ஆளுநர் மாலையில் உட்காந்துக்கிட்டு பேசுகிறாரு. வெளில வந்து ஒரு பொதுக்கூட்டத்திலேயோ இல்லை மாணவர்கள் மத்தியிலையோ இல்லை தூத்துக்குடியிலோ போய் பேச முடியுமா? நான் சவால் விடுக்கிறேன். ஒரு 100 நாட்கள் நடந்த ஒரு போராட்டம், மிகப்பெரிய போராட்டம், ஒரு 13 பேர் சுட்டு கொண்டிருக்காங்க. இது அதிமுக சொன்னது தானே, அவங்களும் பாஜகவோட இவரோட ஆளுநர் குரல் மாதிரி தானே. அவர் என்ன சொன்னார்? அப்போ முதலமைச்சர் இருந்தவர், தெரியாது டிவியில் பார்த்தேன் அப்படின்னாரு. இதுக்கும் அதுக்கும் பெரிய வித்தியாசம் இல்லை. நான் இங்கே அதிகமாக அரசியல் பேச விரும்பவில்லை. இது கண்டிக்கிறோம்.
On the 100th day when the march took place, there are anti-social elements and evil forces which infiltrated into this group and instigated the common people and common men for their ulterior motives. So law has to do its duty, and the sufferers were the common men who were fighting. So the anti-evil forces are definitely has a better reach with DMK. And DMK, these anti-evil forces were hand in glove at that point of time.
They were silent for 100 days. The state government did not respond to the people's agitation for more than 100 days, and 13 people had lost their life by the killing of the police, which means who had acted in favor of Vedanta? This is another agent of Vedanta, is the governor. He is calling that. See, what if the Sterlite factory is not functioning here? Let him take it to his own state, Bihar.
So is the governor's statement true? Is there any foreign agenda at work? And if yes, who are these agents? On Wednesday, the central government also informed the parliament that it had received complaints about the other media, an NGO that organized protests and demonstrations that led to the closure of the Sterlite plant. What is this other media, and who are these foreign funders that are being spoken of, and which countries do they come from? Well, Times Now executive editor Nadu Joshi has further decoded exactly what this plan was all about.
So let's get to the bottom of this NGO. What is this other media, and why are there complaints against it? Here is what an investigation by the lead and the commune has thrown up. The other media has received funding from several suspicious sources, most of them church-funded bodies. Consider this. In 2012 and 2011, this NGO got donations from the World Association for Christian Communication, based out of Canada. In 2012, in fact, it got close to $1 lakh, and in 2011, it got 5,76,000 rupees. Around the same time, in 2011, let's take a look at another one. So 5,76,000, a little over that, is what they got in 2011 from this Canadian organization called the World Association for Christian Communication. Now let's take a look at another organization that has also contributed to the other media. We're talking about this organization from Thailand called the Christian Conference of Asia. In 2011, it made a donation of 65,160 rupees, and then it also, in addition to that, had got this organization, by the way, it represents more than 100 denominations across several countries and says it works towards social justice. Let's take a look at the big ones now. We're talking about the Catholic Organization for Relief and Development Aid, better known as CORDAID. This is based out of Netherlands. take a look at the number of donations that have come in from Chordate.